Hey Pokemon trainers, welcome to Training Riolu. My name is Roy. We are shiny hunting Latios. What's great about today is we are 8 hours into the shiny hunt, so we just, I think we'll get it before the end of these 2 hours. It's like RNG is definitely on our side at this point on getting shiny Latios. So the idea is that we'll get it today. It's got to be close. So hopefully that comes true. I can't imagine that this stream we don't get it. Like I can't imagine that this stream doesn't get the shiny Latios. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're crossing our fingers. We've had some fun conversations and storytelling up until this point. But yeah, the plan is, and the goal is that today, by the end of the stream, at the end of 2 hours, we should have, we could have a shiny Latios. So, okay. I would be like astounded if we don't get it, but we'll see. I think we do. Yeah. Anyhow, that's those are the thoughts that I have about this. Yo, what's up, QLF? And yeah, after this, hi Moondrop Soulheart. Hey guys, welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. How are you guys' days going? I'm good, Moondrop. I'm doing good. I just got done visiting and seeing my fur nephew, and he is an adorable puppy who I now know loves playing in the snow. So that's kind of cool. We got a snow fur puppy. He was like, I don't know if you guys probably saw in the Discord, but he was like nose diving into the snow and he did a barrel roll and he was just excited to be here, you know? On your way to school, you almost fell asleep listening to your favorite DJ. Yo, that's some serious vibes going on. Major vibes. That sounds like a great morning. Yeah, it is super soothing. That's true. Yeah, Onyx loves the snow, dude. W to Onyx for loving the snow. Yeah. He was super, like, when I got there, he was like putting his little, well, little. I say little, but he's a puppy. He was putting his big puppy paws on me and like putting his head up against my shoulder and thank you. And he was loving on me and he was such a adorable little greeting. I love going there because he's always so happy. Yeah, I understood what you meant. Sounds like a good time, man. If it wasn't, then yeah, no problem, no problem. But yeah, he was excited. His tail was wagging. We practiced sitting and giving treats a lot, and there was a point where we were just playing with toys on the couch, and he brought this thing that he gets to tackle, and it like gives him treats, and so he'll tackle it and knock it over and stuff like that, and so treats kept coming out of the between 10 and 100. 72. Yeah, he's a good boy. It was fun. I had a good time seeing the pup, and he's so adorable. He's got like big, soft, doughy eyes, and he's looking up at you, and it's just like, man, how can you not love this guy? You know? No. No. 72 is a number. I blew it. I should have went low. I wish I could sleep in school and listen to Alan, though. I might have slept through 5, if not all of school, if I did. Yeah, that's fair, dude. Yo, what's up, Joel? Welcome to the chat, man. How's your day going? 72 is the reset number. Okay. Then you get the shiny. So when you got it, watch it back and count. Yeah, okay. 72, that's crazy. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like we'll get it fairly soon, right? What's up, Moondrop? We should get the shiny to show up soon. It's been we're starting at 8 hours, so we're within a 9-hour span of resets. 70. I count every time you start the game. That's crazy, dude. Guess what? Shalfa Mega. Guess who got a Shalfa Mega Sceptile? Joel did. I was gonna say QLF got a Shalfa Mega Sceptile, but it was just a regular Sceptile. So a regular Mega Sceptile. Certainly not me. We are working on getting a Mega Latios, a shiny Mega Latios. That's what we're working on. Do we have the stones for that? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. Count down, man. We're going for it. I lost track of the countdown a bunch last time that we did a countdown. We and that was just 38. We were just counting to 38 or counting down from 38, and I lost like major track. I was tallying and everything, but no luck. I've been trying to figure out on something that happened one time on a stream. Like what here on Training Riolu? Mega Delphox, Mega Greninja, Mega Sceptile was sick. 6, 7. Oh no. Not that one. Was it? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna. I can finally progress the DLC. I don't know how I avoided spoilers. Let's see the final boss. Yeah, good luck, man. Oh, okay, a different stream. 66, okay. Heck yeah. QLF's being the countdown like aficionado. How many shinies will countdown? How many resets will it take to get the shiny today? Got a shiny Roselia today? Heck yeah. 65. Yo, shiny Roselia is awesome. You get that cool black flower, and Roserade is a pretty awesome Pokemon. It was scary and confusing. Just trying to figure it out, like, or what happened. Yo, I can't wait. We're gonna get this Latios, and we have 3 more shiny hunts to do, right? We got 64. We got shiny Latios to get. We got shiny Cobalion, and we have shiny Virizion to get left. So we're yeah, that black flower on Roselia is super cool, and it's okay on Roserade too. How old was I when I started liking Pokemon? Man, I was 12. Pokemon came out when I was 12 years old. Sick hoodie. You like? There's this hoodie came from a pretty cool place too. Like I like this color. That's why I got it. But this so the Bobcat on the hoodie is from a mascot for a school. But this place in Bothell, Washington was 62. This place in Bothell, Washington was a school, and a brewery bought the school, and they made like a big it's almost a resort, I'd say. It's a like a hotel. But there's like 3 different bars that you can go to on campus. They turned like the gym into a giant lagoon. The pool, so there's like a giant, it's like the size of like 2 Olympic sized pools. Yeah, there was a movie theater that you could eat at. I would explain what happened, but it would be confusing. Yeah, yeah, it sounds like you're trying to process it and figure out what happened. Yeah, I couldn't tell you, man. Maybe you could have people let people know what it was, that we could check it out. Maybe. What's funny, QLF, is that there was 100 chances on the reset, right? We've reset 60 times since we come up with this this number, the 72. I'll explain, but like a shorter way. Okay. 59. Yo, it's gonna be minty green. Or yeah, we're getting this it felt like it's coming soon, man. Right? Like I don't know if you guys are feeling that too, but we've been 8 hours into this, and so the shinies got to be coming. I thought we were gonna maybe get it. Okay, I'll try and hurry, dude. Whoops. Oh no, that wasn't on purpose. But yeah, so the place in Bothell that bought up the school, it's called McMinimans, and there are like a bunch of different McMinimans like throughout the country, and like some of them have like secret rooms that you can go into, and like they have like secret bars and stuff like that. Some of them are like fairy tale like areas, and they have like a bunch of mushrooms and stuff like that. So I was on a PokeTuber stream. I was new too. I was gone. Then when I came back to the room where I watched the stream, I saw a chat of mine on screen. Chat saying just followed. Since he has Twitch, he thanked me, but I never said it in the actual chat. Yo, I don't want to take my time. I want to get to the shiny. Yeah, that does sound strange. I know from my perspective, I'm usually in OBS, so things come up on ever since that day I was scared and confused trying to figure it out. That doesn't, I mean, yeah, I'm not sure how to explain that. All I know is that from my viewpoint, I have like concurrent viewers that show up. Like right now, there are 4 people watching the stream. There have been 6 people, so 2 people popped in and left, and we see that. and then it tells me like how the chat is doing in comparison to whatever metric it's comparing the chat to. So that's something that I have access to just up on my screen. So it's possible that the person that you were watching might have seen something along those lines. Like maybe they have a metric system, or they have like plugins or things like that where they can kind of see what's going on. That could be the case. By the way, 2028 is the year I go back to Japan with my nephews. Yo, that's coming up soon, man. 55. Okay, dang. Pokemon is older than me. Every Pokemon before Gen 7 older than me. Whoa, dude. Like Kalos was the game that came out when you were born. That's crazy, dude. That's fun because of the perspective. You know, I don't have that same perspective. So to me, it's like, whoa, you know, like that's crazy. And then like in the same period, you had like Ash Ketchum, like the better, and there's like really good animation happening in Pokemon X and Y on the series. And so like, what a cool time period to grow up and be a Pokemon fan. That would be crazy. 53. Damn, Jelly, that's crazy. I was away from the computer phone, didn't go to the stream. It was the YouTube logo with my exact user saying just followed on screen chat. Yeah, I understand. I got that when you explained it. No, he saw it, and when I said, wait, I never said just followed, and he said, wait, I never said, and then he looked in actual chat, and he also saw it didn't happen. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty wild, dude. Yeah, at this point, like, I don't know if I have any fears of what. I think it's all pretty insane, the things that we have gotten to at this point in time with technology and how social media runs and stuff like that. Like, it is a weird and strange newer world, you know. I think it's important, but a screenshot showed me saying that. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it to you, man. And that does sound confusing. For me, it is like, you know, there's going to be new and interesting things. You know, we're going to live in a world where, you know, I was explaining, there was a few stories I was telling yesterday. It was like the strangest things that have happened in my life. It was pretty fun, but yeah, that could be one of those things that's just odd and out of control. Dang, I can't believe we've already reset like 20 times. I was confused and scared because of what the F just happened and how. Yeah, gotcha. I hear you. I think Gold and Silver came out in 2001. Is that right? I don't know if that's because 1996 was when Red and Blue came out, and I think Gold and Silver came out like fairly close to that, like 1999. It's okay. I don't mind swearing. I don't know if there's like something against that. I know Joel, his parents don't like swearing. So I try not to swear when certain folks are in the chat. Sometimes I'll swear though. Sometimes crazy stuff happens, and I'll pop a swear word in there. You know. Crazy good games. Oh! Fun stories. I liked it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was 3 wild, crazy stories that I there was no one like in the chat, so I was like just thinking of like, oh, what should I talk about? And you guys liked when I told the story about Gyarados the other day, so I was like, maybe I should tell a story. So that was kind of fun. I like storytelling. I need to make sure I have some good stories just on the cuff. I got lucky. Oh, what games came out in 2001? Yeah, that's a good question. I know. So Hoenn had to have come out. Ruby and Sapphire had to have come out like close to 2003 because I think I graduated around that time. Gen 3 came out in 2002. Okay, yeah. So it was close. Yeah, it was close to graduation. I felt like I was a junior at the time because I remember I rode my bike to school. And this game was coming out, and I remember reading it in a magazine, right? Because I didn't find my news or Pokemon information. Never mind, it was Crystal that came out in 2001. Okay, that makes sense. QLF, to be honest, I'm getting a bit annoyed of the countdown. Hey, he doesn't have to stop the countdown, Moon. That's not rude. It's okay. He can count down. But yeah, I was going to school in the morning, and I like made sure that I left early, so that I could make it to school on time. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to Walmart and see if they have this game like as it come out. And then it was like I was riding my bike, and it was like I passed my school, and I rode down the street to the closest Walmart, and I would go and be like, hey, do you guys have Pokemon Ruby? And then like, you know, I was like 17 years old, and they're like, no, it's not out yet, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, it comes out on this day, I read it in a magazine. And they're like, oh, okay, well, we haven't gotten it yet. And I was like, okay. So I went like every day to the Walmart to check to see if they had it, and then finally they got it in. And I was like, I'm buying this for my little brother. Like I thought it was like weird to be like a teenager buying Pokemon. So I told him some weird stuff, like I was buying it for my little brother. Like, gonna finish the DLC? Okay, Joel. I'm just with a headache. How much it is in my head. The friend I talk to more than anyone else won't see next year. Yeah. It's like a feeling of me losing another friend. I'm not sure what you're referring to. You said, you know, something was going on in a YouTuber's chat. You asked one of our members to stop counting down in the chat. I don't have restrictions like that in my chat, Moon. So here's a place of respect for everybody. So we're not going to personalize that to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can feel free to say the things that they want to say. So I'm not sure what you're referring to about the headache. I'm sorry. If you're not feeling well, man, I hope you take some rest and stay hydrated, get feeling better. But yeah, this chat, it's time to have fun and hype up. We're resetting on a Pokemon over and over and over again. So there's got to be ways to enjoy that. And I think QLF counting down from 72 or was just his way of doing that. And it's okay if he does a countdown also. You know what I'm saying? No worries. Everything's cool, man. If something's in the chat's happening that you don't like, you know, you're welcome to take a break. We can come back to stuff later. You know that he was only counting down from 72, so it would have ended at some point. So, yep, we're all good here. Yeah. But yeah, we're resetting. Got to find some stuff to do, talk about, and things to enjoy while we are shiny hunting this Latios. Okay. Here we go. By the way, you need to show me that place for the hoodie when I'm in the US. Yeah. McMinimans, it's pretty crazy. And they're what's neat is they're all over the place. And I don't think I started saying this, but each one is like completely different than the other. A lot of people when they talk about McMinimans, they talk about like the secret rooms and they talk about like the different how different each one is. Like I just put Mako's 13 Ventura on my Mac and it didn't explode. Hey, Dialgo, welcome to the chat, man. I'm glad you're here. But congrats on your computer not exploding. That's cool. Nobody wants an explosion on their computer, right? I was watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure yesterday. That show is crazy. Speaking of explosions, I got to the point that the boat exploded with Dio's like a live head on it. It was just a really silly. It was like a super silly moment. Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. I'm watching it. Yeah, I made it to through season 1. So Jonathan Joestar. And then I made it to New York with the new Jonathan Joestar, where what was her name? Arita or Arida is his great grandma. Yeah, I watched till the end of part 1. Yeah, that Dio saga was pretty cool. I'd imagine he's probably not finished, right? Like I feel like the bad guy will probably be back. But it sounds like they're making a new bad guy with Cyclone Man, which is pretty fun. Geisha Kuda, Gakya Kuda is fun too. Yeah, I have that written down. Oh no, I didn't. That was one I meant to write. Kuda. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think he was dead. That's hella funny. Okay, cool. I know my brother like really wanted me to watch that anime, so that was one that I figured after the list of things that I had written down, I would check it out. So I had a couple of animes that weren't animes on my list, and so I got to finish. I finished at ReZero, and now I'm picking up on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it's pretty wild. It's a pretty fun one. I'm excited because I think it's gonna get goofier and sillier as it goes on. But it does have an interesting sense of humor starting out. Like it's I think it's pretty tame and mild, but I think it's gonna get sillier and sillier. Part 7 of the anime releases on March 19th. Whoa. I see. I hope you get better, Moon. Yeah, I hope you calm down and yeah, listen. I hope you listen to your music and enjoy, man. Just enjoy the day. Everything's gonna be cool, man. Heck yeah. $44, by the way. Yeah, thanks, QLF. Yeah, it snowed like a ton yesterday. I don't know if you guys it was funny. I was talking to another YouTuber on his stream, and he was saying how he had to go shovel snow and stuff like that. And I was like, "Yo, send some of the snow my way." Yo, last night we had something called a snow. Uh, Man, what the heck? It's a new term. Yeah, I hate snow. It was like a snow. Yeah, we had like it was like a whiteout. You know, I don't. There's a new term for what they called it. It's like a snow something. Starts with an S. But basically like big clumps of snow were falling from the sky, and some of the local people around were talking about it. I know Necrotio was saying that for him he got like a few inches of snow really quickly, but like before I started stream yesterday, it was like kind of the grass was green, everything outside was like normal looking, like it was kind of fall still or something. But like I did stream, I'm doing this competition for an art competition. Somebody has like a art competition where we have to go into this bot on his Discord channel, and the bot allows you to like put in commands, and you can like catch Pokemon or buy items, or there's different things that happen in that bot. But so I'm participating to do the art competition, and so I went in and caught a Azumarill yesterday. So I have to draw, yeah, only right-handed with your mouse, and you can't use like a fill, I guess tool, and you can't use like certain tools like to shape. You have to do everything by freehand, so by using a mouse only. So those are the rules of the competition. And so far, the Pokemon that I have are Snubble and Azumarill. And so after I finished like recording that, which I messed up on, but it looks fine after re-recording it. But I went upstairs, and it was just like big clumps of snow, not like heavy. It wasn't like hard balls of snow. It was like light powdered snow, but like big clumps, like we were in a snow globe, like we're falling from the sky. And like in the matter of like 2 hours of spending time here. Yes, absolutely. I'm making a video out of the competition. What's up, Father Elmo? Welcome to the chat, man. I'm glad you're here, dude. Eternatus. Yo, with just a mouse, yeah. It would be nice to have the ability to use shapes, because I feel like there's a lot of triangles on Eternatus or Eternatus. But yeah, that's a big Pokemon. And so the competition is like catch the Pokemon and then use the Pokemon that you catch to do a drawing. And each person had 14 days. I started when there was like 2 days after the competition started, because I didn't know about it. And then so I'm just gonna do 9 days of catching Pokemon and take a couple days to draw it. So I'll see how it turns out, or what ends up happening. But I'm gonna use paint. I'm gonna record everything, and I'll put it out on a video so that you guys can. With the mouse is actually insane. Yeah, it was so that like everybody in the competition could be like on the same playing field, which is it's kind of a neat competition. So I figured I'd help out that channel and their Discord, that little channel on their Discord server, and see what we end up doing. So I'm excited. Who knows what happens? Yo, what's up, Snapesy? Dude, sorry about the ER last night. I'm glad you're here, dude. Yeah, so right now I'm just recording like catching the Pokemon. on the Discord, and then I think on the last 2 days I'll just draw. Maybe I'll catch, but I'll just draw out the, you know, I'd imagine I'm gonna probably draw like get a Mega Steelix and draw that. It has small and simple details. Yeah, small Mega Steelix. Yeah, I'm just gonna like draw the like little shards that are surrounding it and have it like hidden by those shards. But yeah, Snapesy, Father Elmo, I'm glad you guys are here. Welcome to the chat. We are into the 9-hour mark. We're into the 9th hour on hunting Latios. So I feel like we're probably going to get shiny Latios today. Yeah, what's up, Snapesy? How's the nose? Yeah, dude, yo, what you were talking about yesterday happened to me when I was like a boy. There was like a Thanksgiving at my grandma's house, and I ended up having to go to the ER because I guess people didn't know how to really like deal with bloody noses. I'm good now, man. But man, all the blood I lost and that pumped into me. I got home at 3 a.m. and I was weak. Drank a lot of fluids, but now I'm good, dude. I'm sorry that you went through that, man. Because like when I was a kid, like I was at Thanksgiving at my grandma's house, and I spent most of the time of that Thanksgiving like in the bathroom, just like bleeding all over the place. And I was probably like 6. It sucked. And I used to get bloody noses, but they usually stop after like 20 minutes, you know, or something normal like that. After, so I was an adult, or like I was much older when I found out that like if you cool down the back of your neck, it slows down the blood flow to that cavity in your nose that the blood flows through. So if you use like ice, it like helps slow the blood flow like really quickly. Recently, I've just been using like, because I still get bloody noses from time to time, but I'll grab like a paper towel. I'll just use like cold water. Hey, my toy post, welcome to the chat. I'll use like cold water, and then I'll just slap the cold water like napkin or paper towel on the back of my neck, and usually that stops it like right away. But yeah, it's strange. I didn't realize it was like an overheating issue, but that's what it seems to be for me. My grandpa pulled out the old days strat of using a dime, not a penny, not a quarter, a dime, and just leaving it between your eyebrows. Oh, okay. That's interesting too. Yeah, the body is strange, right? Like there's a lot of things the body is capable of doing. There's a lot of like, it was on both sides of my nose too. It wasn't like one side, right? Yeah, like most nosebleeds. And it happened out of nowhere, dude. Yeah. It's rough. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, the weather changing usually will spur on some bloody noses for me. But yeah, that trick, the cooling down the back of my neck, works every time. So I hope you were able to speak to a doctor and like maybe ask them if that was something that works. But I'm not a doctor. I don't have any. I can only tell you from my experience things that I know, but like I don't have any medical degrees or anything like that. But when I get bloody noses, cool them down, it usually stops. But yeah, I definitely seek out medical professionals. Not me. Nowadays I get bloody noses from like dry where the skin just breaks and the blood flows. I'm going for a shiny alpha living dex. Yo, that's crazy. I can finally make 5-star donuts. Right on, my toy post. Dude, I know that was that could be trouble. Like not having the 5-star donuts is troubling. Can be troubling. As a kid, my first ever bloody nose was because I was near a family pool. Kids splashed me with water on my face, and apparently that was such a strong splash it made my nose bleed a lot. Like they shoved the water at you and just like hit you in the face. That's what I'm imagining. Dang, that's crazy, dude. Dialga got me almost fucked up on the counting. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that he was I wasn't gonna say anything, but Dialga QLF is just counting down how many resets I'm doing. And so he asked pick a number between 10 and 72 and 100, and I picked 72. So he's been counting down from 72. Sorry, man. I already have 24 alphas. Yo, that's crazy. That's 24 Shalfa, like Pokemon is awesome on its own, but like doing a whole living dex of Shalfas, that's crazy. That's gonna take a while. No hate, Dialga. Yeah. Just damn, where am I? Yeah. I was playing a game and I started to pour blood and I got checked. I was playing a game and it started to pour blood and I got checked, put, and tested to see what would cause it, and they found nothing. So they had me stay late, like till 3 a.m. to make sure it was okay. Dude, that was the same thing. It's like, it's strange because there's not a lot of like science behind bloody noses, it seems like. It was a slap, like it was like a slap on the okay, dang, dude, that's crazy. I imagine like it was like one of those forceful push, but yeah, just like they skipped it at you. I have all the fossils except for Aerodactyl, or the bird. Aerodactyl, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only. All the fossils, shiny alphas, that's crazy, dude. 29, yeah, I know. I'm like expecting to see the shiny. It's got to show up, man. Nosebleeds are dry air or picking at a booger and cutting your skin open. That's not typically like the reasoning behind nosebleeds, right? I know like the air change and stuff like that sometimes will affect the pressure in your body to cause nosebleeds. So yeah, the air, yeah, that's something. And it's not just dry air too. It could be like the wet air. Another case was humid air. Another case was because I was playing with my cousin hiding a rubber duck, and we would look for it for shits and giggles, and I guess heat and exhaustion made my nose bleed. Like how an anime pervert spews it. That's wild, dude. Just like someone turned on the faucet. 28 with clip. If this is correct, and you guessed it, yo, okay. Thanks, man. Air cutter is real. If I had a break from school, I would probably have double the amount of alphas. Yeah, school definitely important, but I do love me some Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? 26. Okay. Yo, we've reset since we decided how many resets it's gonna take. We've reset from 72 down to 26. I feel like this is like egging me on and it's keeping me keeping track. This might be the most focused like reset session that we've had. You got the macro controller going? Yo. That's a good method. Do you how many like shinies do you usually come home to? Benji is hooked on grinding and he's going to buy the DLCs on Sunday. Okay, that's awesome. Yo, I'm excited for Benji. Yo, he beat the game like super fast. I know for me, like just doing the streams and stuff like that, it took us a little while to get through it. I think it took us 9 episodes. It's the method. Okay, yeah. It is the method. Yeah, I agree. I don't have a macro controller, and you know, I think it's kind of fun just hanging out with you guys on stream. So definitely, we're good here. But yeah, eventually, I think sometime this year, maybe in a couple months or so, we'll probably be completed on Legends ZA, and we'll move over to we're gonna move over to Pokemon Sword for live streams, I think. Yeah, under 30 hours is wild. And he was saying that he did only story, no side quests, or completing all areas. This morning in the chat, I think he said something about being close to finishing all the side quests. What was your first shiny alpha? Was it Machop? No. My first shiny alpha was Leafeon. My first alpha was Leafeon. I don't know why, but for 2 days I'm seeing random videos on my For You page on this game getting a part 2 in the DLC, which is weird. People are trying to theorize about like what's coming out in the 30th anniversary of Pokemon Go. Like they're gonna have in February a Pokemon Direct, and so I know there's a lot of talk about what's gonna happen in the Pokemon Direct. So I'm pretty sure that's why people are talking about it. In my opinion, what they'll announce is maybe. So in my opinion, we're getting Trico, Sceptile's Megastone now. In like a month, we'll be getting. Wait, is that right? So yeah, I think I'm off a little bit, but we're getting Sceptile, we're getting Swampert, and then we're getting Blaziken's Megastones in the different seasons. But I think that one of the announcements for Legends ZA is just going to be a new Megastone. There's been rumors and talks about, and I think people in the chat have said Mega Garchomp Z is coming, which I don't know. You know, like I don't have the truth to that. But I have a feeling they'll probably announce Mega Garchomp Z on the 30th announcement, and that might be the only announcement that we get for Legends ZA. But I feel like they probably could have like an announcement for something else. I'm losing you guys. Hold on. Okay. What I do is go to an area with the low spawn numbers, like Lysander's Lab, yeah. That has like 5 or Wild Zone 20, although has a lot of luck. A lot of my luck is ass, so I wake up or used to wake up with 6 or 7 shinies, 3 shiny alphas. Wow. See, that's pretty cool too. Now he's grinding, Benji's grinding when he beats the game. What? Now he's grinding, but when he beat the game, he only did the story. Oh yeah. Legends Mega ZA, Legends ZA Mega. That's what they're gonna announce. My first shiny alpha was in Legends Arceus. Okay. Oh, I see what. I thought you meant in this game, and it was a Roserade. I think we have a Shalfa Roserade too on Arceus, from this channel. W Sceptile Stone though, I was happy I didn't use it in battles. It was just for photos and walking. Okay, yeah, dude, for real. Well, if this is If this is, and it's true, it'd be great. The other Mega that were shown and said were in this game we don't have right now. And a game would be nice to... Snapesy, I'm not sure. I think you're trying to say... I think what this is trying to say is that there were maybe some leaked Megas and we don't have them. But maybe it would be great if on the announcement they announced those things. I think that's what I'm reading. This year gave Mega Evolution the love it deserves. Yeah, I agree. Gen 6 just made you get a few available and fight with the 3. One of them being a PNG of the game's regional champion, which is hilarious. When are we getting Charizard? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Mega Garchomp Z is real. It was fully leaked and in this full game Pokedex a few months back during the massive Terra League. We saw it and what it looks like. I haven't seen it. That's cool though. Alpha Shiny Sushi. We're down to 20 resets. Yo, congrats on the Tatsuguri, baby. Yo, that's an awesome shiny to get. Congratulations. Okay. Man, yeah, what's the original color of the white one? It's not... Is that the yellow or the pink one? That's cool, though. Congrats on the Tatsuguri. I think the purple one is the curly form. I don't think Sceptile will perform well. The thing... Baxcalibur and Garchomp everywhere? Yeah, some legendaries and mythicals available in PvP. Yo, I saw somebody today with a Dondozo using Ice Fang, and they effort value trained their attack up, and just like with Ice Fang was going up against Garchomp and just slashing them just one by one, taking out Garchomps. If it had either a higher attack stat than special or a much better move pool on the special side, then it'd be decent. Yeah. Yeah, well, and out of Sceptile's Mega, Swampert's Mega, and Blaziken's Mega, I think people are mostly anticipating Swampert. It'll be a nice little counter to a lot of the things in the meta. My shiny Sushi is the white one and is yellow pink, I think. That's the one I got. Yeah. I am trying to... I think it's the curly one, right? Hi, Dialga. I know, but it still uses him. And gets around 3 to 8 kills a second. You use your Sceptile? Blaziken Mega? Damn, I want that. Next is Blaziken. Okay, I thought next was Swampert. Okay, cool. I guess they're going by the decks, right? That's how it would go? I need the Swampert Megastone? Yeah, I feel like that's highly anticipated, right? And I've heard from a lot of people, like, why wasn't it just this season that they released all 3? And that's a fair... I think that's a fair ask, but I also would think that they're probably just spacing it out for each season. I would think that like maybe they make the season shorter, right? So that way it lands on the Pokemon Day in February, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yo, we're getting really close to getting really close to 72. I don't think we're gonna get it, but man, if that was the right guess, that's crazy. Yeah, I use him with no Mega in ranked, and Sharpedo, Shiny, and Charcadet right now. Sometimes I use Delphox, but I need to train him more. The way they did wait, the way, huh? The way they did is start off in reverse when the game started. Water, fire, grass, then Excalibur between, and then they go in order: grass, fire, water. Okay, gotcha. Should have been a side quest to get the stones. Yeah, yeah. Yo, for real. It looks like Dialga's helping out with the countdown. Thanks, Dialga. Did I really mess up, or are you joking? It's hard to keep track. I know that it's hard to keep track because we were talking about like Legends of Zelda the other day, and like something happened, and I think I messed up big time when I was tallying it up to 38. I really messed up. W Dialga. W's in the chop for Dialga. Greninja, Delphox, Chestnut, Excalibur, Sceptile. Wait, did I look? Okay, yeah. Excalibur, Sceptile, Blaziken, Swampert. Yeah. You figured out the multitasking QLF. You got it. Legends Galar. I would love that too. Like, they definitely signaled towards a Legends Galar, like talking about Leon, talking about AZ's time, and during the Eternatus, the Darkest Day. And I assume Garchomp is gonna be after Swampert or Mr. Gift. Yeah, right. I think they'll announce when we get. We'll probably. I think they're gonna announce it on Pokemon Day. Tech deck. While waiting for shiny. Okay. Yo, thanks for being here. Yo, I appreciate the support. I feel like we're getting it today for sure. Now I'm locked in and fully focused. Damn, I got a tech too, man. Sick. They definitely in this game they signaled towards like Galar a lot. Which was cool. It was cool to see. So they also like talked a lot about Hisui and Sinnoh, which was kind of cool. I was trying to figure out like what Pokemon characters were coming back for Legends ZA, kind of like how in Legends Arceus they had like all the different characters show up from like Johto, Hoenn. We had like you know what I mean? Like they had tons of characters. They also missed an opportunity to not Mega Evolve Slowking. Yeah, I agree. Or the Galarians. Yeah. I'm with you. 10. Okay. I'm hunting Terrakion. Yo, good luck. That's a good one. I had fun with that. But that took us about 10 hours. So good luck, man. I know, almost. So in Legends Arceus, they signaled a lot of different regions, right? And in Legends ZA, they were signaling a few regions. And we got Diantha coming back. We had AZ himself come back. They talked about Volo still being alive. They talked about Leon. This game talked a lot about Alola. Is it Alola? Yeah, Lysander was hanging out with Zygarde and Alola. Where's the real? Oh, yeah. Okay, we gotta bring our boys. Okay. We gotta keep our posture. Ah! Oh gosh. Alright, here. We'll do these ones first. We're gonna put Lucario. Ah! And then I guess this could hang out in my hood. Come on, Riolu. Okay, and then this will hang out on my head. Okay, we got all the Riolus and my Lucario. Shoot, this isn't right. Good call, Dialga. I'm more curious about the abilities on the new Megas. Yeah, that's gonna be exciting. I hope that Staraptor has a cool ability. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Meowstic, I hope he's got like a defensive ability. We'll see. I got a quest to catch a shiny. Hopefully the first encounter. Okay. Yeah, it's good. You're gonna find that right away. That's a guaranteed shiny around the entrance. 50 meters radius. Yeah, you're gonna find that so fast. Yeah, we got EP Riolu back. We're 6. We're at 6. Oh, come on. We got the Riolus with us. Maybe we'll get some luck. I don't, this was QLF's QLF was saying this was gonna happen. I don't know. He told me to guess a number. I didn't think I was guessing when Latios was showing up. Almost to the shiny, guys. Maybe Rockhead or Reckless, since Staraptor is a kamikaze Pokemon. Yo, it's such a cool design. Somebody showed off their shiny Staraptor, and it's such a good like design. I can't find the normal shiny. Yo, it's got to be close to where you started. I know, I guessed the number, but I didn't know what I was guessing. Make another bet between 1 and 72. Oh no, I'm not betting. No. All right, 4. All right, we're counting down. Come on, Riolu, give me luck, give me luck. Skarmory with tough claws, yeah, that'd be awesome. With his giant claws. Skarmory with massive claws. Tough claws would be good. What if Meowstic gets like a Trick Room ability that sets up Trick Room when he gets on the field? No, I don't want to. I feel like RNG's definitely in our corner right now. So it's coming soon, right? Golisopod with water bubble. Ooh. Water bubble on a steel bug type Pokemon. Boost the water type attacks, reduce the fire damage. Yo, that'd be insane, dude. Golisopod, a steel bug type Pokemon, dampening himself from fire would be sick. 2. We got 1. Oh my god, we're getting so close. Mega Drampa, I'm guessing, will have the ability to do something with weather. Like, because he looks like a cloud, like a thunderstorm almost. I'll take that as 25. Take what is 25? 1! Yo, how close we are to getting Latios? Yo, we're getting him. I'm pretty sure we're getting him in this hour. After this, I got it. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be the one. Okay, I think QLF is clipping it, right? So he said, QLF said, pick a number between 10 and 100. And I was like, 72, duh. And it was like, okay. And so we've been counting down from 72 because this was supposed to be a guess on whether it's not going or not. It's going to be shiny. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, my toy post heard a shiny on his hunt. So here we go. It was not shiny. Yo, we grabbed our Riolus for luck. We grabbed Lucario, our lucky boy, put him on here, and no luck on the shinies. But I think it's coming, man. I think we're getting it. That countdown was insane. Good, thank you, QLF, man. Thank you for counting down. Thank you for putting a solid number on it. Flash fire on Mega Golisopod would be broken. Guys, this is the practice round. We got to do 72 again. We We gotta do 25 more. Heard a shiny? Yep. Have been counting chat. Damn, sad. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Sorry. 25. How all that work? Should have picked 73. Shalfanackley, yo, my toy post. Congrats. Okay. All right. We're all caught up in the chat. Yo, guys, thank you for chatting it up and supporting the channel. Oh, we're counting down from 25. Should have picked 74. Oh my gosh. When will this Latios be shiny? So, my guess is in this hour, we're getting the shiny Latios. My favorite Pokemon from Scarlet. Knackley? Oh, Garganackle? That's super cool. Congrats, my toy post. On the Shelfa freaking Garganack. Oh, the Shelfa Knackley. W game post. Not gonna lie. 23. Okay. Dialga is certain that we're getting Latios within 25 resets. Yo. Nah, you could have picked 6, 7. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. 22 also W game. That signature move carried me. Oh, with the salt. Oh my gosh, what was Garganackle's signature move? He was pretty crazy. It was like salty something or salted something. If we don't get it within 25 resets, I owe you $10. No. No, dude. That's crazy. No shiny legend? No, not yet. Yo, we're on the 10th hour. This is the 10th hour of the shiny hunt. So the RNG has got to be like killing it right now. We've got to be on the side of RNG now. Guys, my guess for this shiny Latios is whenever it sparkles, it's cyan blue. Sounds specific, but that's my guess. Salt cure. Yeah. Thank you. You want to know what's better than 24? 25. Salt cure. Yeah, salt cure sounds right. Sorry, it's the what? Oh, meme. Yeah, 6, 7. Snapesy, I thought the same. Yo, I was thinking about it. It's like, I know Necrotio, like, whenever someone brings up 6, 7, he's like, oh, my brain rot, like all that stuff. Just people are rolling their eyes out there. That's fair. It is what it is, though. But at least we've got our Riolus and our Lucario hanging out. Just wanted to be a part of the hunt. Good call on that, Dialga. Zygarde's ability, it has the Aura Break. So let's give it the Mega Aura Farm. What is Aura Farm? What would Aura Farm do? Just like yesterday, he came out of nowhere. Salt Cure does more damage on water types, but neutral on other types. Yeah, Salt Cure was pretty wild. It's like water Pokemon need to be, well, in my opinion, this is probably a hot take, but I feel like water Pokemon are probably the most powerful Pokemon in Pokemon, right? That's my opinion. They're the most powerful Pokemon, and to take them down a notch, we need to have better counters for water type Pokemon. So, hot take. It is what it is. 5-hit counters, no shiny Terrakion. This game is rigged. Aura Farm just looks so freaking cool. I think Joelle is still here, so I'm not gonna cuss. Typically, I would have repeated what you said, but Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get this, dude. In 25 resets. But like, the thing is, like with the shiny, the expectation can't be there. Like otherwise, it won't show up shiny. What Piccolo does everywhere, just posing with his cape flowing. What did I miss? Oh yeah. Zygarde's Aura Farm. 17 or some stuff. Oh my gosh, 6 encounters. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry that Terrakion didn't show up right away. That's funny. The game is just rigged. Yo, and yeah, like with the shiny charm with the sparkling donut, I feel like these resets should be a lot less. No bad words were PG. Not normally. Normally we're whichever comes to mind. Bro, why do you call it a hot take if fire types aren't involved? Because of the move Scald. You know what I'm saying? Water cannot be hot unless fire is involved. I don't know. I feel like yeah, like water type Pokemon are overpowered. I think there's some cool water type Pokemon, but like I feel like Pokemon definitely favors water type Pokemon. It normally takes you 5 minutes to get a shiny legendary Pokemon. Dang, dude, that's some serious luck. We're in the 10th hour. We're coming up to 10 hours on this. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how your luck is that good. That's crazy. My toy post. But yeah, it should show up. It definitely could show up. And if it doesn't, like RNG, we're on the side of RNG where it's like gotta be soon, right? I forgot to say this, but I got Rayquaza and Shield. The shiny? Yo, that's awesome, dude. Yo, oh man. Those raid dens in the Crown Tundra, this is like that was like some crazy shiny hunting farming going on with people. I didn't do it. I didn't do the shiny hunting for the legendaries, which was probably a big mistake. I feel like Zygarde was able to be shiny. I'm not sure what you put in there, Dialga. In Discord? Hold on 1 second, man. I'm trying to not drop my reel. No, yeah, no, dude. I'm good. Thank you though. I appreciate it. Still not replacing Bois. He's my goat. Not replacing boys? Yo, that's fair. Yo, that Heracross? Zygarde is a pain to beat in Sword. But yeah, when you get the shiny show up, like, whoo! That white with the green speckles, oh my gosh. That's such a good shiny. Because I really need my full 20. Okay. Yes. No worries. Yeah. No worries, guys. What I could use is any help to get to 500 subscribers. That would be hop. That'd be what we're looking for here. Mint Lizard, yeah. Mint Lizard, frosty mint. It's like the cool winter. Yeah, I got you. Mint Lizard's more accurate. Yo, but Zygarde with the shiny is sick. In Pokemon Horizons, like the enemy of the, what are they called? Oh. Ah! Like the villains of the show, like the main boss has like a shiny Zygarde, and he keeps it in like the 10% form. And Shield, it took one reset for shiny Regidraco and 2,000 on Moltres. And Dynamax Dens. So I do 50-50 luck on legendaries. Yo, Snapesy, one reset on Regidraco is insane. That's like incredible luck. RNG was, you had the RNG gods on your side. Toothpaste lizard? Yeah. It gets all foamy, you know, all the white is all the foam. Okay. How are we gonna get this shiny to show up? We got like 44 minutes until 2 hours is up, when we're actually at 10 hours. So yeah, I think like maybe a rain dance or something like that is necessary. What does Terrakion shiny look like? Here, let me show you. It's a good one. Yeah, tan, blue, and red. Yeah. Yeah, his main skin is all tan, and then his horns are red. Where do we have him? Over here, yeah. Oh. Wait a second. Where's my Terrakion? Should be in here. Oh, there he is. Like, ah. So that's the shiny Terrakion. Red horns. He's got bluish green eyeballs, and then he's got like a tan hide. You found it? Other box. I was like I like had a little sudden panic attack of losing losing Terrakion. Like, oh no, did I accidentally get rid of this Pokemon that I absolutely do want to have and want to level up and train? That was worried. Which Pokeball? What do we use? A timer ball? I think we used a timer ball, which doesn't necessarily fit the color scheme. We got the red in there. I think it, like, the shape of the timer ball is more so what we went for. But yeah, I don't know. I think there might be better matching balls for shiny Terrakion. Yeah, that'd be fun. Using it in ranked would be a lot of fun. I would absolutely love that. Getting a rock fighting type Pokemon in there. Lure ball on the Terrakion with that blue and red. Okay, that's exciting. Lure ball, go! Dang, that's crazy that you found it. Can you send me some of that luck, dude? I need that shiny luck on this Latios. We're at the point where it should be showing up. Might keep that Lucario there. Fits pretty well. I know, I had to sneak up on it. Terrakion was I ran up, I threw the timer ball, and it had noticed me, so it broke out. And then I had to go and like sneak around the building and try and like get out of its range of sight, and then it turned around, and I like crept up to it and like threw the Pokeball, and it stayed in. Like the shiny seems to have a pretty good rate of a pretty good catch rate. I think we're gonna use. Oh heck yeah! Thank you, my toy post. Here, take this. Yo, if that worked, that would have been insane. So I did mention to YouTuber Bolts, our friend of the channel Bolts, I was telling him like, hey man, like let's keep each other going on these shiny hunts. After he got his Latios, that was his first shiny hunt. It sounded like he didn't want to do it anymore. I hope he does, but I'm gonna ask him. Like, hey, are you gonna continue shiny hunting? But after he got Latios, I think he was saying like, yo, no more. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. It'd be nice to have somebody to like kind of like stream with on like who's keeping up with the shinies, but to go back and forth with on what shinies we're getting, that'd be kind of cool. But we'll see. Latios broke his spirit. Yeah, dude. Fair enough, right? Like these shiny hunts are no joke. I guess for my toy post, it could be a joke. Like, dude, getting it like within the time that you were in this stream, within 2 hours, you got the shiny already. That's crazy. Man, I can only imagine. I hope we get like some crazy RNG one of these shiny hunts. It would be so cool to get like Virizion quickly, or like, you know what I mean, like Latios like hella fast. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I've seen on average, like I think the average like hunt takes about 10 hours from what I gather. Dynamax Adventures before the Pokemon Home update drops, and get the shiny Zygarde ready. Ooh, dude, I know. Yeah, so well, I think my main goal is gonna be to get Keldeo, shiny Keldeo from Pokemon Home. But yeah, getting the shiny Zygarde, that can be a focus. I don't know if that's gonna be. Yeah, I like the idea though of that being like the main focus. We might have to reset the game. I don't know if I caught Zygarde in the Crown Tundra. Xerneas, Yveltal, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, and Mewtwo. I know in home I have most of those. Let's double check. Sneepsy, sent an image. You're all set? You're ready to go? Oh, you got your Zygarde? Yo, that's awesome. Yeah, oh, here, let me check home real quick. I think we have those Pokemon. Except for Xerneas. Zygarde, sorry. Pokemon Go. I brought a lot of Pokemon over from. Yeah. It'll be much easier exploiting the save files. Yeah. Okay, let's check real quick. This might take a little while. Sorry. I haven't been at home in a little bit. But yeah, let's take a look just real quick. Rayquaza, Mewtwo, Darkrai, and Heatran ready. Yeah, let's take a look at what our legendaries are. Taking my time to get it, and then focus on Groudon. In Sword and Shield, is that where you're getting those? My face is okay. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Reshiram. Meloetta. That's not shiny though. Let's see. Is this shiny? No. Okay. I was gonna start doing like a live dex. And that didn't turn out. Okay, we have Mewtwo. Got Entei. That's funny. That's not one of the ones. Okay, we have Kyogre and Groudon. And then Latios, but we'll have one in the game. Yeah, we've got Heatran and Darkrai. Okay. We got Zygarde. Okay, cool. We got Zeraora. I love that. Okay, I think that's it. So what are we missing? Ray? Rayquaza. I haven't pulled one over from home? That seems weird to me. Whoops. Is there a search? Filter? Oops. Oh, where is that at? Okay. I just didn't look in this box. Where the heck? Where is this box? Where's that box at? Holy cow. Okay, don't hate. But I am not organized yet in home. I need to organize Pokemon Home. Okay, I know this is where I was gonna like start filling out a dex. I must not have known. I think that's how that goes. But yeah, that's weird. Where is this from? Rayquaza. He's got a Terra typing. Is this from Scarlet and Violet? Okay. Yeah, dude. I'd be so down to have... We're gonna play... After we're done with ZA, like after we're done with Legend ZA, we're gonna play on live stream. You, me, everybody here. We're gonna play Pokemon Sword, and I've got the Crown Tundra, and I've got the Isle of Armor on Pokemon Sword. So I'll definitely be able to do that with you guys. So yeah, that's what will be next. But I want to finish in Legend ZA first. Oh, good, dude. I'm glad you're feeling better. Welcome back to the chat. Let me see if I can catch up here. Kyogre. I'm taking my time to get them and focus on Groudon and BDSP. Okay. Cool. That's going to be a fun hunt. I haven't done any of the legendaries in Pokemon Shining Pearl yet. So that'd be a fun hunt. Yo, Zygarde hunt? I'm so down. I've done nothing. We're talking about like home opening up in Pokemon Legends ZA and bringing over some of the shinies for the Mega Evolutions. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're. Sword, Scarlet and Violet was from the Terra raids. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It had that dragon typing on the Terra Terra dragon typing. I was like, that's got to be from Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I'm so down to do some raid den hunting and doing the like the path to the legendaries. That'd be a lot of fun. So that's gonna happen sometime this year. I hope you guys are here for that. I mean, for my break, I've done nothing. Okay, well, I'm glad you're calm, dude. I'm glad you're feeling better. We didn't get the shiny Latios in 72 resets. Zygarde be hard to get the right path in the DLC. In Sword and Shield, it's the one you need online friends to beat. Okay. Let's bully the Hoenn duo. Yo, you guys are stoked for Groudon and Kyogre. You guys are stoked to go through those raid dens and knock out these Pokemon. I can't wait, dude. It'll be fun. Not just friends, but just the right Pokemon. Yeah, serious. Yeah, so we'll definitely have some effort value trained Pokemon up in Sword and Shield when we get there. People have the shiny Rayquaza specifically. Okay. I think QLF fell asleep. But he was here for a good second to try and get the shiny with us. Taking a break from ZA right now. I'm working on beating the Shield copy since I bought a new one recently, so I'll be all caught up. Okay, dude, yeah, good luck. I know the last time I was in Pokemon Shield, no, Sword, I think it was when I was in Sword, I was trying to get some of the Pokemon from the decks, and I hunted out Keldeo. So I got the Swords of Justice, and I just caught him normally. I didn't shiny hunt him. I don't have shiny Ray yet. I've been stuck on that event for almost a year, if not two, ever since it began. My old copy was stolen. Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah, I try not to bring my video games around other people. Leaving the macro hunt. Leaving the macro hunt Kyogre as I draw and have Gotcha Kuda playing in the background. Yo, QLF just recommended that anime. How do you like it? How is it? I'm starting JoJo. I got through the first series yesterday and the day before. So I'm in New York now with Joseph Joestar. And I'm the second series so far has been a lot of fun. I think they took themselves pretty seriously in the first series, which was fine. But even that had some quirky like animation and some funny funny things that happened. But I think it's gonna get more and more ridiculous as it goes on. So that'll be fun. But yeah, yesterday I watched the episode where, man, what's his name? It was like one of the guys from the first series that like came back and was a bad guy. Like JoJo pulled out like a Tommy gun on him and just blasted him away. It was so ridiculous. I read the manga beforehand, and when they announced the anime, I was hyped. Yo, okay. Yeah, I have that on the list, so I'll have to check that out. Ragnarok is a good anime. Ragnarok is a god anime. I feel like I watched something with gods. I don't think it was Ragnarok. I watched something with like Zeus and Odin, and like they were all like teaming up. Like it was like a tournament of power type situation with like mythological gods. Like Ra was in there. It was kind of an interesting anime. I think that was on Netflix. I can't remember what the hell it was called, but I watched that. God of War. Is that what is that they just took the name of a video game franchise? I think it was called something along those lines, but that was a pretty wild, like they had the moment. It was like the moment where like, oh no, but this power is better than this power. Yeah, okay, you were joking. Okay, good. I was like, wait a second, that's gotta be a joke. They just took the name of another franchise. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but it was an interesting anime. But it was like, he's like, oh, but you don't know about this power set, and so it was like it kept one-upping itself or trying to do that over and over throughout the story. I guess the story was happening outside of that, so that was an interesting anime. I don't think it was very good, but that's probably just my opinion. Like, I just saw something about solo leveling, but I can never trust the things that I see. You know what I mean? Somebody was saying that there's going to be solo leveling was coming out this month with the new season. And then somebody was saying that solo leveling is going to be a movie. And then I saw something today, solo leveling was doing something, and it's just there's so much like conjecture about what's happening with solo leveling that nothing is believable anymore. So who knows, man? I don't know what to trust or believe with that information. I just hope we get something soon, because that's probably my top anime. Yeah, they had Adam and Eve going at it in the tournament. Yeah, right. It was on Netflix. Do you remember what that was called? Y'all are too young to know Cowboy Bebop. Top 3 favorite anime. Man, solo leveling is meh. Okay. I like It's like young audience series for me. Okay. I I that's it's cool you have that opinion. I think solo leveling like definitely was engaging for me. I was hooked. I thought the choreography in that show was probably top tier. Um it was like one of the first time it was Ragnarok. Oh, what? Oh, it was this. That's the same show, dude. That's freaking funny. Okay, yeah, I think I watched Ragnarok then, and I watched it on Netflix, and it was like so bizarre, like with the one upping on the power sets and stuff like that. It was funny though, like it was a intense like fighting, lots of like gore and blood and but one is like, well, you don't know I could do this, like yeah, it was like a tournament. Yeah, oh yeah, it was kind of bizarre. It was enjoyable or entertaining, but yeah, probably not my favorite. I think, yeah, that's funny. I didn't realize what it was called. Baki is a great one too. Okay, I don't think. Have you guys seen? Okay, Father Elmo. We don't agree on solo leveling, which is perfectly fine. I think it's a great anime, and nobody has to, right? But I feel like there was an anime that was really good called Blue Eyed Samurai. One One Piece is pretty darn good. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get started on One Piece. Like that seems like a very long journey that I'm not ready for. Yeah, yeah, it probably is worth the watch. You don't like Blue Eyed Samurai? All right, I'll have to watch One Piece then, because if that's so great and solo leveling and Blue Eyed Samurai don't live up to that, then oh man, that's rough. I'll have, yeah. I know I was watching Tyranitar Tube. There was a point where he started like just reading the manga and on his channel, and that was kind of fun. Oh, you have not seen Blue Eyed Samurai? Okay, I was gonna say like, yo, I mean, there's some good storytelling out there, and I feel like there's some award-winning series out there, and I feel like Solo Leveling was one of them. Like critically acclaimed. I think great show, great comic. But then, yeah, Blue Eyed Samurai, I felt like should have been critically acclaimed and a great show, but I don't think it got any traction. It was put out on Netflix, so yeah, that's funny though. Man, some of these resets are killing me. Oh, okay. Sorry, Olu. He's got a little fluff cabinet up there. Keegan Ashura is amazing, but the art style is different. So I don't know if you like it though. I like Pokemon Sun and Moon. The art style being different didn't bother me. I think that series Furin did get an award. It got Anime of the Year. That is a great series. I'm looking forward to the next season. I'm glad we agree on that. Yeah, that's a great show. Kengan Ashura. Okay. Kengan Ashura. Let me write it down so I don't forget. Kengan Ashura. Okay. Yo, the art style is beautiful. Like beautiful, like I'm thinking Easter colors, but that's not what I was trying to say. very pastel colors, but very saturated pastel coloring in the art style. Beautiful lines on the drawings, like which is funny because there was that whole meme where somebody was drawing Furin and then their like the look up of Furin like caught on and everybody made the meme out of it. That was hella funny. But yeah, no, great line work, great art style, beautiful story. Love was involved, a lot of adventure is involved, and taking on an apprentice and the life looking the themes of life and the understanding that life ends, right? Like there. No, a lot of people did say it was bad. I think it's no better than X, Y, and Z, but it was far from bad. It's not black and white. Sun and Moon reminds me a lot of Kill la Kill. And if I'm not mistaken, Kill la Kill animators, they had Kill la Kill animators in the series. That I'm not sure. I haven't seen Kill la Kill, but I was also recommended recently to watch Spy X Family, which was, I think I was confusing that with Hunter x Hunter for a while. So that was brought to my attention that I haven't seen that. So I'll probably have to watch that. But Kill la Kill, what was the anime with the scissors? Like the chick that has like one blade that turns her costume into like a weird, like very revealing costume, but she's got like a scissor blade and her scissor blade can talk. And then you find out like at the end of the series that her rival has the other blade and that she ends up being a good guy. I can't remember what that was called, but I watched that a long time ago. My nephew recommended it to me and it just seemed like I feel like my nephew like at the time probably would have been into that for the I guess the porn of it, you know what I mean? But that was okay. That was an okay show. Spy X Family's wholesome all around. Yeah, that's one of the ones I think I need to check out. But I think I'm gonna watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and then catch up on some stuff, like, and then watch short animes or things that only have like one season out for a little bit. Yuri on Ice is good. I think you'll like it because it's a sports anime with ice skating. It's one of my favorite. Oh man, okay, let me. Oh, Kill la Kill. Okay. Oh, I don't think I wrote down Spy X Family. Okay. This list is getting bigger and I like that. I'm down for that. Just in case Dialga comes back. So we've got about 11 more minutes on this stream. But the RNG, Don Da Don, I like how it ended in second season. In comparison to the first season, like I thought that I liked the idea of the alien and the spiritual realm combining to these characters that are like super invested in it as like kids. The cool power sets are neat with like the yokais. I like that the Momo has like the ability to just like make like plasma hands or whatever the heck they are, like spirit hands. Yeah, so interesting power sets, very cool. I can't remember the other girl's name, like air. I like Gigi. Gigi seems so wholesome as like a person in the. I like his arc with the evil eye. Yeah. That the rock concert like exorcism was badass. The manga's going crazy in Don Da Don. Is that gonna be season 3? Do you think? But yeah, the rock concert was probably my like the best part of season 2. I like that Gigi's like, no, we can't kill him. I need to figure out how to like live with this guy. Like, wandering egg priority, is it good? Wandering egg priority is good, but can be a little intense with horror a bit. Is it another anime? I haven't heard of that. Wandering egg priority. I think when I'm done with these lists, I want to watch some of those like dungeon animes, like the cooking dungeon anime. I can't remember what it was called, but I remember somebody talking about it, and it looks really silly. But yeah, I'd like to experience. I know that there's like specific names for like genres of animes, and that I don't know. I'm not like that in tune with anime to have learned like what. I'm pretty sure love stories are called a certain thing. I'm pretty sure like action adventure like thrillers are called a certain thing. I just can't remember. I have a friend who's really I could probably ask him, but he's really into anime. Wandering egg priority is funny. Oh, you mean the dungeon the dungeon food show? The dungeon food anime? Yeah, it looks fun. I liked the silliness of it, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I'm trying to get through all this stuff that everyone's recommended because I'm not typically an anime guy. You know which one I'm talking about? I think there's like 2 or 3 of them though, right? Like we could be talking about like all 3 different like dungeon food animes. Yeah, but I know that there's one with like a specific like Delicious Dungeon is the one you're talking about. The one with the guy with the big ears that looks like a kid but is grown man with a family. Oh, that I don't know that much about. Is that the same one? Is Delicious Dungeon and the one with the guy with big ears that looks like a kid but is a grown man with a family? Is that the same one? Yeah, I feel like there's probably like 3 like dungeon food ones out there, because I feel like the one that I'm talking about like is called like cooking in the dungeon. Okay, it's the same one. Yeah, so maybe that's the same. Wandering egg priority is the blue-haired girl with the yellow hoodie. Oh, is it? That's funny. Is that the like Christian like anime like yeah, you know what I'm talking? Like there was online there was like this Christian anime girl who was wearing like a yellow hoodie, and she had blue hair. Same one, Delicious and okay. Were there adventures and go on? Yeah, they make food out of monsters. Okay, yeah. Delicious in Dungeon is what I'm probably need to watch then. But yeah, that was just something that looked fun to me. I figured I'd watch it when I'm all caught up. Because I keep seeing it on Crunchyroll. I think we're gonna go a little bit long, like 10 or 15 minutes longer today, just to give this Latios one little bit more chance. Yeah. The one with the different colored eyes. I think that's the one. Snapesy, yeah, I don't know the. Is it what Father Elmo's talking about? But yo, when you were describing that girl, it sounded like there was like this online presence for like this girl with a yellow hoodie with blue hair. uh, and it was like the Christian anime or something like that. So I'm wondering if it's the same thing. Like, yeah, I don't know though. Like that got a lot of that garnered some attention online for a while. It is okay. It's the same as what Father Elmo's talking about. Probably not the same thing as like what I was talking about though. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what that was. It was kind of funny though. Like I know there was a lot of memes about it. And then there's that kid that's like, I've got the power of God and anime on my side. And so they were talking about that girl, you know, like I went through a bit of a phase watching some cartoons outside. Like I watched Gravity Falls and there was this show called Hilda. That was pretty fun to watch. It was like this very like, it felt like a fall morning, like watching that show. Just very wholesome altogether. But like she'd meet like all these different things out in the woods in the forest, and then like it was just like all these normalized creatures and forest dwellers. Let me check Snapesy. What'd you say? Yeah. Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, so it's the same thing. Okay, that's hella funny. Cool. Well, now I know what it's now I know what it's called, and it's cool. I didn't realize that's what you were recommending. Yeah. Let me write that down too, I guess. And please, if I ever say anything offensive towards religion, I apologize. I'm not. Yo, Over the Garden Wall is the best animated show I've ever watched ever. I feel like if I could watch a show in fall that feels like fall, Over the Garden Wall is the show. It's got an incredible cast of voice actors. It's animated. It's animated in a way that's simple, but it's just so beautiful. Like such a beautiful animated there's points that remind me of like Studio Ghibli, that like how it's animated, but at the same time it's just very American animation. It's very like also reminds me of Adventure Time. Yo, that is like the best the best cartoon I've ever watched. It is such a good story. It's got such an amazing like moral to the story. It leaves you shocked that this is what you're watching at the end. Like it is just so good. Please, the 4 people that are watching this, if you don't know Over the Garden Wall, yo, check it out. It is the top tier. It is like number 1. It's like Gravity Falls because it's like there's I think the part of the team that worked on Gravity Falls was working on Over the Garden Wall. Yeah, absolutely. But it is like overly populated with like incredible actors, voice actors. Elijah Wood is the main character. It's got Dr. Brown, shoot, and Uncle Fester, Great Scott. Oh man, I can't think of his name. He's in there. Yo, it's a cult classic for sure. More like 3 for you. Okay. Yeah. You're one of the people. Sorry, yeah. But Father Elmo, watch it again, man. It's just this is the highest recommendation, you know. Yeah, no, I'm glad you know that. Yo, thanks for bringing that to mind because what an incredibly written show. Like it's silly when it can be silly. It's beautiful when it can be beautiful. It's impactful when it's impactful, and it's just like it's stacked, man. That's such a good show. And it'll put like little worm ears in your like you'll be singing some of those songs like for the rest of your life. Yo, Gendy Tartovsky's goated. Anything that Gendy Tartovsky touches is pretty amazing too. The third season of Primal is coming out on HBO soon. I think this month. So Primal's coming out soon. That's gonna be I think they're touching back on the zombies, which I don't know. Yeah, you've probably seen, if you know Samurai Jack, you might know Primal, but they're coming back to that zombie. Oh man, they're coming back to that zombie situation. So that's gonna be crazy. Oh man, that's a good show. I've talked about that on the channel before, just how like in the first season there's like no dialogue, but you get to experience the relationship between like a caveman and the dinosaur, and them walking through like Pangea. Yo, that's a great show too. Over the Garden Wall is probably #1 show, animated show of all time though. Anybody who says differently to me, I'd have to disagree with. They dropped a second trailer for the third season. Yeah, it's coming out soon, man. We're getting Primal soon. What was the other show that Gendy Tartovsky did? It's like Ultimate Rainbow something. It's like a crazy title. But that's a good show too. Like Gendy Tartovsky's goated too. And he doesn't stray from talking about like hard conversations. So I can appreciate that. Because it's not surface level engagement. It's depth to ideas. The one with dogs was Okay, I might not know that one. But the one I'm talking about has like a man. Well, there's something going on with like the main girl, but she changes. I think that was the theme, is like change, like life changes, right? There's this boy. He turns into a werewolf at some point. And so he ends up becoming a good guy. But like everybody, there's like this robot. There's like this kid that can meditate and float. Man, I can't remember what it was called. It was like Ultra Rainbow Magical Team of crazy. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. But that show is pretty good. It's one the same Gendy Tartovsky that does Samurai Jack, Primal, and it's a movie on Netflix about dogs. Interesting. Was it that movie that came out like 3 years ago or 4 years ago about dogs, and it's all like it was kind of animated strangely. I'll have to look it up. I'll look up Gendy Tartovsky dog dog show or dog movie. But it's on Netflix. Okay, I could probably check that out sometime soon. I want to get to a decent stopping point in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I probably won't get to a good stopping point because it's that one is easy to watch until the wee hours of the night. Like on the first day I started watching, I finished Dawn to Dawn. I enjoyed it. I liked the final like giant robot versus kaiju episode. That was pretty good. No kidding. Okay, that's kind of funny. What an interesting perspective, right? Like it's the theme of like it's the theme of traditions before marriage. Sounds like. But the dog's getting neutered? Okay. Yeah, wild. That's kind of funny. I don't know, man. There's some interesting stuff out there. Yeah, I think when Gendy Tartakovsky can, like in Samurai Jack, in Primal, when he can really hone in on like themes that are relatable to most people, he does a great job of storytelling. Because the theme of survival is really what Primal is about. That's like the biggest theme in that show. All right, I think we're gonna reset for another 10 minutes. I really thought we were gonna get the shiny Latios this episode, in this episode, but we're on the right side of RNG. We're definitely getting it soon. So we're at 10 hours. We're a little bit over 10 hours. So yeah, we've got to be getting this Latios soon. I know sometimes RNG goes the other way and doesn't give you the luck. So maybe that's what's happening. But we should be getting a minty Latios soon. Yeah, it's got, I don't know. If we don't get it in the next 10 minutes, we'll probably get it next episode. Like, I feel like we should have got it this episode for sure. But we'll probably get it next episode. So I don't know though. It's interesting. RNG is you know, luck favors the bold, I guess. So we'll keep going. We're gonna get this shiny Latios, and hopefully, what we'll see is maybe one of the next legendaries will give us a better RNG. That's probably how that's gonna go. Oh, the main dog had a crush on its neighbor's dog. It was gonna breed with another. Gendy Tartakovsky, yo, that's funny, man. What a weird show. I'll check it out though. I mean, we've gotten, yeah. I feel like a lot of animators are like outside of like Simpsons, right, and Family Guy kind of followed on suit. We've been kind of gearing towards more mature audience. Rick and Morty, I think, has a more mature audience. BoJack Horseman is a more mature cartoon. I'd say Big Mouth is very mature. Like with animation, we've definitely gotten into more series that delve into more mature subjects and themes and audiences. I relate to him when he was fighting an army of Vikings in their base, and a man twice his size fire off the cliff with his T-Rex pet, and the spear was very relatable. Okay, the Simpsons fell off hard. Yeah, it doesn't. It's like it was like, you know, edge of its time in like the 80s and 90s when it was first starting out, or is that right? Maybe 70s. When Simpsons started, like it was like very edgy and kind of like written to be a bit more mature, which was an interesting, like, I think that's why it gained such, you know, a staple. It became such a staple on the television community, is because it really paved the way for a lot of like more mature cartoons to come into place. But as times have changed, writing kind of stagnates, and so new things will grow into that place, you know. But it's interesting. It is interesting to be where we're at in this time. Like, I think growing up, it was interesting because we had like a very future minded like medium. I do enjoy the older seasons, but nowadays, let's just bully the woke and mock the modern today. I think what we grew up with, like a very, well, I grew up with a very like future-minded ideal in cartoons and kids cartoons and media seem to be very like geared towards like a more utopian, I think, utopian future, or like a Tomorrowland of sorts. Like we had that fleshed out and ideas coming for like how our society would grow, right? Smiling Friends did a really good job insulting The Simpsons because they shot a dart at Smiling Friends at one episode. Oh, they're like, oh, screw this, coming back at it. But like at some point in time, media fell into like a dystopian society, and we got it like a lot. Like there's a zombie resurgence, and like media kind of like started gearing towards a dystopian society. So 1989. Okay, yeah. Diffusion? Hey! Yo, thank you. Yeah, we're only going for like another like 3-ish minutes on stream. I'm going to stop hunting at 3 minutes, and then yeah, we'll come back tomorrow. I think we're on the better end of catching this shiny Latios. But and I think we've gotten to a point of talking about anime and themes and shows, and it just made me think like how society eventually shifted to kind of a more like pessimistic view of the future, which is interesting because I mean, because it's like look at the world we live in at this point. So it is interesting. I hope we get like maybe the roller coaster gearing back towards the future minded society where resources and developments are like gearing up our sciences and our technology and heading towards a future where infrastructure grows into like a cool, outstanding way of farming or living and protecting the earth and things like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hope in my lifetime we get to see things grow and change and things. Smiling Friends started off the episode, and frame 1 you see Lisa with a sign on strike against fascism. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what Smiling Friends is. Is that like a spin-off of The Simpsons? If she's in it? If Lisa's in it? Yeah, I don't think I know what that is. Yeah. Okay, let's reset a couple more times and see if we can nab this shiny boy. No? Oh, okay. Yeah, I must be way off. Sorry, Father. I'll have to look that up, dude. It's like a peak modern show. If I haven't watched it, do it. Oh, dang. Yeah, I gotta watch Fallout too. Like that was something that I watched the first season of and haven't watched the second season of. But yeah, apparently I got some things to catch up on. Main priority: watch Smiling Friends. I don't even know what that is, dude. Yeah, I'll look into it. Yeah. All right. I'll let you know what I think. But okay. Let's check this Latios. It's not shiny. Dang. Okay. we're gonna call it here. I'm gonna go get some food. You guys, I'll be back tomorrow to get the shiny Latios. It's got to be coming soon. We'll be getting the shiny Latios because we've been at this for 10 hours. So I feel like we're at the point where it is going to happen, and RNG I think is dwindled down to the point that we're on the other side. Like we are on the positive side of getting the the shiny. It's a show about a charity about making people smile, but it gets so dark out of nowhere, and it's just so good. Dark humor is not typically my thing, but yeah, I mean that's a very high recommendation. So I'll look into it. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night, and I've got to go catch a Pokemon for this competition. I need to eat, and then I'll look into smiling things, and then and then I will smiling friends, and then I will probably watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because I'm gonna probably be stuck on that for a while. It's also a show made by well-known content creators on YouTube, from Newgrounds specifically. Oh, okay. So like, are Newgrounds are they the guys that do the D&D episodes? But yeah, I'll check it out. I'll talk to you in the Discord. I'll see you guys later. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Don't forget to level up. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.